Hello everyone and welcome to the Edinburgh and South East Scotland Labour Market Toolkit. This toolkit has been developed as part of the Edinburgh and South East Scotland City Region Deal Integrated Regional Employability and Skills Programme. My name's Bethany Handysides McKechnie, and in this short video I'm going to take you through the content of the toolkit and how best to use it to your advantage. Firstly, I'll explain the broad aims of the toolkit, followed by the resources included to achieve those aims. I'll then explain how best to use the Labour Market Toolkit and highlight any caveats to bear in mind at the end. The purpose of this toolkit is to help support the upskilling of individuals and those who help prepare people for jobs and careers across the City region to understand how to use labour market data and indicators in the context of career planning and management. The overall goals of the Edinburgh and South East Scotland Labour Market Toolkit are as follows: to improve awareness of emerging opportunities within the labour market, to direct toolkit users to existing labour market resources, and to encourage individuals to actively use labour market data and information to help shape their career choices. The LMI toolkit consists of 3 slide decks. Number 1, labour market information to career management information. The LMI to CMI slide deck explains what labour market data is and where to find it. The slide deck also highlights strategic drivers that shape the labour market and presents key concepts such as skills demand, skill shortages and skills gaps. Number 2, people and qualifications. The people and qualifications slide deck contains insight on regional skills supply and demographics. It also provides updated insight on school leaver destinations, college leaver destinations and graduate leaver destinations across the region. The slide also explains the SCQF level framework and has a link to a regional pathways search tool that shows pathways between colleges and universities across local authorities in the City region. Lastly, the third slide deck, Industry and Employment, covers off skills demand. The Industry and Employment slide deck contains information on Edinburgh and the South East of Scotland's regional economy and future GVA forecasts, explaining how a region's industrial footprint contributes to its overall economic performance. It also highlights the value of growth sectors to the City region and contains links to SDS's recently updated sectoral skills assessments. The slide deck also highlights industry and employer demand for skills and how strategic drivers such as COVID-19 can impact on unemployment rates. So, how to use the toolkit? The toolkit is primarily anticipated to be used as an information pack. For this reason, as you read through all the slide decks, it's important that you pay attention to the notes throughout. You can read through the slide decks from start to finish to gain a comprehensive understanding of regional labour market information and relevant indicators, or you can choose to dip in and out of each slide deck based on a key area of focus. For example, if I am helping a young person make informed decisions about future employment opportunities, I may wish to refer solely to the LMI to CMI slide deck, which highlights the importance of meta skills and emerging employment opportunities. From here, you could do your own research into these opportunity areas and feed this back to the young person. Another way you may wish to use your learning from the slide decks contained within the toolkit is to create your own labour market information presentation, focusing on your specified region or local authority. All the slide decks can be downloaded and edited, and the purpose of doing this is to encourage you to read through the notes and follow the sources to the original data sets. By doing so, you can then edit the content in the slide decks to reflect the data relevant to your region. So please get creative and amend the slide decks based on your need. All of the data sources are included throughout to help you. Finally, I've just included a few key considerations worth noting. Number 1, the slide decks are updated as and when possible to reflect the wider changes in the labour market. However, they do not contain the most up-to-date labour market data, and for this reason, we encourage you to refer to the sources highlighted in the notes or to use the LMI Toolkit resource map to identify SDS publications such as the regional skills assessments. Secondly, the toolkit will be added to as new information and resources emerge, so please check back to stay up to date with any changes. And finally, don't forget to record your learning as CPD. If you have any relevant regional insight or information that you think could be of benefit to the toolkit, or have any requests for information that could be housed here, please do not hesitate to get in touch at bethany.handysides.mckechnie@sds.co.uk. Thank you for visiting the toolkit and please do enjoy our resources.